Alright, so I'll be doing this without editing, so feel free to experience secondhand embarrassment for when I mess up the notes I'm reading here. So, this is going to be raw, uncut, uh, crappy, therefore. So, there we go. So, hello everybody, and hello to my 30 new subscribers. Thank you for choosing me based on the available data I have. Right now, I'm just going to talk about my see, already. Right now, I'm going to talk about my progress with making videos as well as some plans for more videos in the future. But before all that, I'm going to respond to a few comments. Jive Cat the Magnificent said, in regards to my badday.mpeg documentary, "Bro, this video was rad, lol. Don't know why it popped up, but yeah, amazing. The background music is too loud, but yeah, I vote for 8 My Balls next." Well, there you have it, folks. Looks like we're going to be doing the 8 My Balls fad that we had in the 90s internet. So there we go. So in that same video, I was talking about how there's kind of like a lost media here. The CD that the badday.mpeg came from a CD. I know I just said that. Came from a CD that was promotional and had other videos on it. And I'd like to see what those other videos were. So this is a lost media situation. So Hanashi5727 says, "The most circular internet thing you can do is Reddit post for lost media for the CDs, then play them in Winamp." Oh yeah, Winamp. Winamp. I haven't used Winamp. Of course I haven't used it. I'm not using Windows, but when I used Windows, I used Foobar 2000. If I was using Windows still, I would probably still use Foobar 2000. Haven't really found something equivalent to Foo. Haven't really found. I didn't even write this down. This is just me speaking normal. This is just me speaking off the top of my head. I haven't found anything quite like Foobar 2000 for Linux yet. LX Music seems to be the closest thing, but yeah, no, nothing quite like it. I think I'm using Dead Beef now. Alright, so the Tim Walls video that nobody watched, the Tim Walls video where I briefly mentioned, I don't even think I mentioned it in the script. I just have it like I had the thumbnail and I had the picture within the video. I think I mentioned it, but in this one, Tim Walls, he's challenging MAGA to a fight. He thinks he can kick most their ass, not their asses, but their ass. So even someone like me can become governor of Minnesota. So Marshall Hendricks UN3UV, he says, "Well, to be fair, he was a football coach, and every MAGA man I've seen is an old, overweight white guy who looks like they're about to keel over from high cholesterol and type 2 diabetes. Plus, you got a washed up, roid rage showboat wrestler ready to put his leotard back on and roll around with another man for kicks, so yeah. Plus, have fun lying alone in your bed tonight crying and jerking off, fantasizing about that sus scenario. Plus, now jump around to YMCA young man," and then he does 3 emojis like a sassy black woman on Twitter. So, well, I don't know what kind of football he coached. I imagine some kind of after-school program. Back when he was drunk driving, maybe. I don't know. Don't care. You look at him. I said it already in the video. You look at him. He can't kick anyone's ass, let alone most ass. He can't kick most of their ass. And this guy, most of the MAGA supporters he's seen, the way he describes them. Yeah, okay, fine. You can say that. I'm not going to fight you on that one. I'm not going to talk about the exceptions. I'm not going to talk about the pattern even of what's actually happening, what you can actually look and see. And then washed up. I wouldn't call Kane washed up. I think Kane would still get a pop if he came out to the ring. We all love Kane. Everybody loves Kane. You know, people still love The Undertaker, right? Undertaker's older. And then to roll around with another man for kicks, okay, that's a little strange to have mentioned that as what I assume is a liberal here. Have fun lying alone in your bed, crying, jacking off, fantasizing about that sus scenario. What's sus about it? Come on, like, can't you guys pick a lane? Do you love it when men suck dick and spread AIDS, or do you don't love it when men suck dick and spread AIDS? You know, you're going to hang it over someone else's head being gay while giving someone else shit for hanging gay over someone else's head. Like, I don't know, give me a break. And then for the YMCA thong, Jesus. Look, I think I explained once before. I grew up with a speech impediment, so don't be talking about no Freudian slip there. That was not a Freudian slip. That was a Thomasinian return to my speech impediment. So, and then to his credit, right? Diabetes. Well, like, my tongue is probably too big for my mouth, and that's why I get the th sound for the s. That's probably diabetes. I should probably get that looked at, or maybe I should just not talk like an idiot. Maybe I should just enunciate better. Maybe I should keep in practice with that. Maybe I shouldn't speak like I used to when I was a child. Maybe that would help. Anyway, jump around to YMCA Young Man. Well, I don't like dancing. I think dancing is very debasing. I think dancing is the worst thing you can do. You can do it when like you're feeling joy for a brief moment, for a fleeting moment. I can understand that, but like going to the bar and dancing, going to a rally, a political rally, and there's a song and then you dance that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't dance. Don't dance. Or maybe you should dance. Don't listen to me. Maybe dancing's good for you, but I don't like it. Maybe the TikTok asswipes who value dancing will look at a MAGA rally dancing and they'll think, oh well, hey, at least they be dancing like we be doing on that their TikTok and shit, motherfucker. Dancing to all that hip hop, jeez. All right, so this guy commented on the last channel update thing that I did. This is Ken Zen Zaizen 7 or 6798. He suggested to make shorts about 90s commercials, do parodies of them. Let me actually read what he said. Make shorts that parody 90s commercial. We have him to thank for that absolute hit that we made with the Corn Pops and the Canadian anti-domestic abuse PSA. So you could thank him for that. Go ahead, go over there and thank him for that. And we'll make more of those. We'll make more of those. I don't want to be a one-trick pony, but we'll make more of those. I'd love to make some more of those. We'll make more of those. So this is Bushman's Meg. Before I read his comment, go ahead and check out this guy's channel. He has animations. He has cartoons. He's been doing it for a while. They're good. Check him out. Longtime supporter of what I do. Hope he still supports what I do. Hope I didn't scare him off. Hope he's still around. He says, my fucking eyes. Why did you assault me with that femboy pic? LMAO, great video, bro. A heart sign. Like a teenage girl from 11 years ago, and therefore it's okay to do it now. All right. No, like unironically, go ahead. I prefer a million times. I prefer the RAR XD heart over the 3 emojis in a row. I hate that 3 emojis in a row shit. All right, and then we have from Charles 607. First we get Trump back, now we get Tom back. 2025 is going to be our year. Yeah, man, I like seeing you too. I'm glad you're still around. We used to talk. We used to talk about that there K-pop. I think back in those days. Couldn't talk about it now. Don't know anything about it now. Probably wouldn't like it now. Maybe a couple, but no. I uh, I haven't gotten over Girls' Generation, and I haven't found anything to replace it. So I'm just not. It's probably not for me anymore. But man, those were the days, weren't they? Oh yeah, they were those days. Those were the days. And then Corin 69. This was for the latest video, the badday.mpeg. He says, "Dang, underrated video alert." I agree. I agree. This one is actually underrated of the things I've done. The other ones are like appropriately rated, except for the banned Corn Pops commercial. But those two videos, banned Corn Pops and badday.mpeg, yeah, everyone's got to see those. Everyone's got to see those. And that's it. Those are the comments that I wanted to comment on. We'll have more comments to comment on, I'm sure. I'm going to keep a better track of these comments. I'm going to take pictures as I see them. And let's discuss more on the channel. So, I'm becoming more satisfied with my own ability to edit videos. And this is going to improve naturally as time goes on. I get better after each one. What I want to get really better at is the production time itself, the time it takes to turn a video to get a finished video. I want to increase that by a lot. I don't know if I can though. The hardest part about these videos actually is sourcing clips. I have to source clips because I want to put clips in there. I have to source clips. So I'm sourcing clips, have to wait for those clips to be finished, have to put them in the video editor, have to trim them down to where they're appropriate. Another thing that I spend maybe a little bit too much time on, but not really, is deciding what music I want in the background. I think over time that'll become easy. I'll have a solid list of music beds that I will like to choose from. It's the second time now that I've used the background music that's featured in the Sailor Moon game on Super Nintendo. I think it's Sailor Moon S, the beat 'em up game. It might be Sailor Moon R. It's one of the Sailor Moon games. You know, if you have it, you know what it is. You can search for it. Just search for it if you're curious. You shouldn't be curious though. You've seen this game. You shouldn't care about this game. This game wasn't that good. I liked it. I like it because I like simple 16-bit era beat 'em up games. But there's no jumping power bomb. There's no special moves. There's really nothing to it. I think my favorite one is probably, and I hate to say it because everything that this company does turns to shit, but I like the Marvel Superheroes War of the Gems on the Super Nintendo. And the X-Men game that was similar was also really good. And then, of course, Final Fight 3 and then Streets of Rage. Oh, Shin Neketsu Kunio-kun. It's everything that I wanted Double Dragon to be. That's how good that game is. What else we got here? What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, my lines, my delivery. I need to work on my delivery. I have a sleepy energy. I'm not even tired. I just have a sleepy energy. Old. No, that's not it. That's not it. I don't know. I just need to work on it. Need to get better at it. Need to be less inhibited. Before I had the opposite problem. I didn't have any inhibitions, and I think that was bad too. Honestly, I mean, I had some diehards that loved everything that I did back in those days, but no, I can't see myself being a Sam Hyde, a generic Walmart budget Sam Hyde, because even Sam Hyde is not Sam Hyde these days, and that's fine. I like what he's doing, but I don't know if it's already came out, but the next season of Million Dollar Extreme, I have some high hopes for that one. Maybe we'll see some energetic Sam Hyde in that. That's going to be great. So people subscribed after seeing the badday.mpeg video. I think last I saw 10 people subscribed from that one, so that's a clear indicator of the things I should be doing. We also got some subscribers from the band Corn Pops commercial. So once again, I owe the guy. I already forgot his name because that I can blame on being old. It had a K and some Z's and some numbers. Kanzenzan, something like that. Uh, you know, Gratitude to that man for giving me that idea, and we're going to make more of them. And they might pay dividends like the others. We'll see. Others, I just have one. And then also got some subscribers from the video where I responded to Joy Reid's comments about Canada beating the United States in a war. I had a friend in the Discord server that really liked that one. He's a Canadian man. He's from Quebec. He's got some thoughts about Canada. He liked that one a lot. And I am so reluctant to do videos like that. I don't like that they're timely. I don't like that you kind of run out of opportunity for views on videos like that. But they do give you a boost. They do give you a boost. So I might be inclined to do more of those. I mean, there's also a chance of these videos just kind of being polarizing, and I'm just maybe like hurting myself. But the thing is, I don't want to I don't want to hide who I am. I I don't like keeping a small list of people who I suspect are politically right, because we're in a situation now where you can, I call them default Democrats. I call them D for default. Uh, these are default settings on an NPC. Being a Democrat is a default setting. Now, you can become a playable character and still have the Democrat setting, but I'm saying this is your default setting. This is the class you start out with, and this is evident. You can place bets on whether or not someone you've seen on television, on the internet, doing something that has people watching. You can almost guarantee that this person either votes Democrat or accepted money from some uh, organization, some talent agency aligned with the Democrats to say stuff. The example I hate the most is that Jerry Rig Everything guy. Jerry Rig Everything. He was, I mean, I say was. He's dead to me, but he's still around. And when I'm in the market for a new phone, I might have to go check out a video maybe. But he had this YouTube channel where he would test the durability of a phone, and he would also show you how to dismantle and put back together a phone. And at some point, he started like just making drive-by commentary in these videos, and it was just inappropriate. I mean, if if things were the other way around, like if I could have more, what's that woman's name? She has a Gen X channel about Gen X, my Gen X life, something like that. If there were more people like her, if there were more people like the history guy, I can't remember anyone's names. Um, there was more channels like this history guy. He wears a bow tie and he talks about history. That doesn't narrow it down. That's every freaking history guy. If there were more people like Joe is Hungry, more people that don't do right wing content, but through a cursory glance or through their own admission, they'll admit to not being a Democrat. They'll admit to being on the right. I want to see more of that. I want to know more of those people, and I want them to be comfortable. And so I feel like I almost have to be a polarizing person potentially that hurts myself in the long run, where I miss out on what could be, because it's polarizing. It's polarizing. I mean, it's polarizing, right? Polarizing means divides people. I think that's what it means. If it doesn't mean that, well, I'm sorry. I won't be the last time I get a word like that wrong. Um, so if I overlook someone else who might be watching that knows that they subscribed from another video in the last 30 days, I apologize. I don't know. This is the data that's available to me. And speaking of such a anomaly, much to my surprise, one person subscribed from the classic Mega Man tier list video. Now listen, those videos are not for us. Those videos are not for you guys. Anyone who is a subscriber who saw those and endured them and watched them, lots of gratitude towards you. You helped with the watch hours there. You helped with I hate saying the algorithm. I hate saying the algorithm. Algorithm this, algorithm that. But anyways, you guys helped with that. And what else we got here? Before I talk about other things, I'd like to do updates on my progress with video viewership. The goal is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours within a year. So in this month, I think we've had something like 30 subscribers. So 500 is within reach. We're about 30 away from getting to 500, so I'm not worried about that. But the 3,000 watch hours, that's still far away. And I have another 11 months to get there. And this last month, I've only had 100 watch hours. So this trend, this trajectory that might wane, that might get even smaller. And I'm worried about that, and I don't know what to do about that. I just got to keep trying. But at some point, I mean, the concept I have for a video, it's a short one. The short one is going to be a good one. Maybe it'll be the first time that I show my face in a while. Going to be a video of this guy. He's saying, here's the one tool you need to get successful on YouTube. If you want views, if you want subscribers, all you need is this one single tool. And I'm going to show you what this tool is right now. And he reaches off camera, grabs something in frame. Turns out the tool's a rake. This is a garden rake. You're going to want one that when you put it on the floor and you step on it, the handle will swing up and hit you in the face. You're going to want to do this over and over and over again. And the other tool you'll need is insanity. Because there's that famous misattributed quote about what insanity is defined by. And if you're going to do something over and over and over again and expect a different result, that's the mentality that you need to get successful on YouTube. Something like that. It's going to be something like that. That's what that video is going to be. It's going to be something like that. But the good news is that I get a bonus 18 hours. I get a bonus 18 watch hours because of this ancient video that I made a long time ago. It's just a clip of me playing NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. And the only reason why this video clip exists is because I couldn't find a video. I couldn't find a video of someone else playing NBA Jam where the announcer says "Boom shakalaka," and he's heating up and he's on fire. I'm not even sure if "Boom shakalaka" is in my video. I don't think it is, but I might have to play NBA Jam again and do another clip. But I think this clip's the one. This clip's going to be the one that continues to be the most popular clip, much to my dismay. So anyways, but the good news is that that's about 200 watch hours I don't need to worry about. So really the goal is 200, geez, I wish. The goal is 2,800 watch hours, and of that I have 600 down. So I have 2,200 watch hours I need to get to. So I need to be I need some glass half full perspective on that one. But man, so daunting. I'm so worried about it. And then with better news, the latest video, an essay, I guess you'd call it. I call it documentary. You might call it essay. I don't know. The one about that early 90s internet video, viral video, the badday.mpeg, the one where the guy destroys his PC. So I uploaded that one under 48 hours ago, and that video is still climbing. It's waned, so I don't think it's going to climb anymore. But I'll have a final verdict on that one by Sunday morning. I'm hoping that this one will give me a good, solid watch hours boost. If there's like, if I could do 250, that's the bare minimum, and I don't like that. I'm not secure in that. If I achieved that and got to my goal later in the year, I'd rather get to the goal like within the next 3 months. I'd rather do that, but man, so daunting, so unlikely it seems. So yeah, I don't know what to do about the watch hours thing. 100 a month is not going to get me there. Uh, so what else we got here to say? Uh, yeah, I already talked about that. Uh, so yeah, because of this watch hour problem, uh, you guys can expect, unfortunately, for me to continue to make uploads unpredictably. They're going to be uploaded at times that are unpredictable, and the content itself is going to be unpredictable because I'm still trying to find what sticks. But once we get to where I don't know what we'll do by the time it's 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. I don't know how I'll pivot or if I'll pivot because the next goal is going to be earnings, and that's even more murky, vague, cloudy, don't know, fog of war, can't see. So you may have noticed I uploaded 4 Mega Man Maker videos all in the same day. Deleted one of them because it just did so bad. I was testing the myth if uploading multiple videos a day played a factor in whether or not your videos did better. And I don't think they do. And I was also testing whether or not video length determined viewability, watch hours, things like that. And it turns out, and this is what people have been saying, turns out that long form videos will help you out. And that's why we're doing this. Even though the last one only got 1 hour of only got 1 watch hour out of that one. Um, shouldn't do this thing where it's obvious I'm looking at my notes. Need to be more natural with that. Need to not be such a hack. Need to not be such an asswipe. Really enjoyed making those liberal hive mind parodies. They're so easy to make, which is kind of the point because that's kind of why I dislike liberal hive mind. It's the clickbait. The clickbait was the last straw for me. What I liked about him is that watching his videos like it's like what him, Sticks Hexenhammer, and Straight Arrow News. I can rely on these three channels to inform me. Oh, and Steven Crowder as well. I can rely on those four channels to tell me everything that's going on, and to also keep me company on the days where I'm being paid not enough to do nothing. And that's about the only details I want to share in that regard. Um, Out of respect, basically. But yeah, liberal hive mind parodies. Yeah, I like making them. So yeah, the clickbait. Don't like the clickbait that he does. That was the final straw for me. And the way that he talks makes me want to shit my pants. I bet if I talked like this in every video, I would do a lot better. Because, I do need to work on my line delivery. Face the facts. I sound sleepy when I read a script. The liberal hive mind parodies, they're polarizing too. The audience is split on those. And I don't know if it's because they don't like that I'm disrespecting liberal hive mind. I don't know if it's because this is a testament to how terrible liberal hive mind is, because the audience doesn't like it. Maybe they don't know who he is. Maybe they don't realize it's a parody. But yeah, audience is split on that one. The views, I get somewhat of a boost, but not really. They don't do great for views, but I don't see any more liberal hive mind parodies in the future. Not for this reason, but just because I ran out of ideas already. I wanted to do 6, and I thought I was going to do 3, but I made the mistake of making the Bill Maher ball washing video and the roll the tape bit, the roll the tape routine. I made those 2 concepts into one, and now instead of 3, we get 2. Yeah, you know, I don't. I was having trouble on how I could do the roll the tape thing, because eventually you would have to roll the tape, and the tape was going to be short, and then there you have it, folks. And the band Corn Pops commercial I made, that was a delight. Fun to make, rendered watch hours, rendered new subscribers, 30 seconds long, had a 108 audience retention. I don't know how that's possible. They might be thinking maybe people that rewatched it. I don't know, but yeah, that video did well. That video did very well, and I think I can streamline the production of those if I keep doing it. So we'll make more. We'll see more of those. Showed a couple of friends that video in real life, and one person loved it. Another person loved it so much they cried, they cry laughed, and then one person hated it, but he still laughed. But then he said in all seriousness that it was bad and wrong and evil, and I shouldn't have made that video. But he still smiled, he still laughed. Like, what the hell? Anyway, I like making those girly thing, bingo tile thing, tier list thing. I like making those awful videos. It's an excuse for me to say some degenerate bullshit. It's practice for sourcing clips and adding them in. It's like a working out in the gym for video editing kind of thing. But it's more effort than it's worth. But I started the series. The series has an end, and I want to get to that end, but I'm in no hurry to finish it because, look, those videos, oh man, I hate the word slog. People have been saying slog a lot, but it's a slog to get through, and they're a slog to make. That doesn't even sound right. And the Mega Man tier list videos, they do well, but they're not. I think I already mentioned. I think we already talked about it. How those videos are not for us, but those videos did well, and I think I already blew my load, so to speak, on making those. I don't think there's going to be more Mega Man tier list content that I can get easy views and render some audience. I think eventually that second Mega Man tier list video, it's going to have 1,000 views at one point. I uploaded my first video in years on February 25th last month. I experimented with shorts. Every now and then when it's convenient, I might upload a short. However, shorts, they haven't helped me. They don't help me with subscribers. They're not counted for your watch hours. More effort than it's worth. But when it's convenient, yeah, I'll put one up there. In fact, that one that I uploaded with the cat being someone's friend, I didn't make that one. I also didn't make the RoboCop one. But that cat one, someone in the Discord server made it, and I I asked if I could upload it, and he let me do it. So that's why it's up there. And it did better than I thought, and I'm glad it did better than I thought because I didn't have to make it. The answers for black people video, that one's doing better on Rumble. However, I haven't uploaded my videos onto Rumble, so I don't know how good videos do on Rumble yet. So I don't think Rumble's going to work. I think I have to have a user base here first, then take them to Rumble. But man, I don't know. I just don't know about Rumble. I don't have a good feeling about it. I don't use it. I have to make myself use it. I have to unsubscribe, and this hurts them. I have to unsubscribe from people that I know that have a Rumble channel that they upload regularly to, so that I could force myself to go over to Rumble to watch them there. Otherwise, just out of convenience, I'll continue to use YouTube, and that's to all of our detriment, but it's something we depend on, right? Uh, yeah, that's not good. The latest video I posted last night seems to be doing well. Talked about that already. 100 likes, 100% likes with 17. It's really good. 11 watch hours, really good. I think it's more than that now. I think it's like 18-ish. Promoting on Reddit is hard, and it only seems to help a little bit. The first Mega Man tier list video, I I got some traffic, some significant traffic maybe from Reddit for that one, but I looked at that post again on Reddit and I found that I may have not broken the rules, but may have not uh, posted that in spirit of the subreddit. So that's a fluke. That's a fluke. It's not going to happen again. Um, Promoting on Reddit's hard, yeah. Promoting on Discord servers. When I did this the first time years ago, there seemed to have been a lot more people out there with channels that had Discords that had self promotion channels on there, and now I can't seem to find anyone that does that. And the ones I have find, these Discord servers belong to small channels where the self promotion channel is pretty much only used by me. It's used by other people, but other people don't upload as regularly as I do. And so I don't like double posting. I don't like I don't like being the post after me and before me. I don't like that. I want someone else to do that so then I can do it without feeling like I don't know, overstaying my welcome. 'Cause I kind of am because I don't fucking give a shit about these other discords. I don't give a shit about these other channels. I mean, so yeah, I do feel a little guilty. But like I said, I mean, maybe I shouldn't because it doesn't really work. I don't really get the traffic from there. I get the traffic from my own Discord more than those Discords. I'm also finding it difficult this time around to find small channels, just in general. Small channels I find it's some asshole playing some 3D game, and I don't know why people would watch that. Just some no reason at all playing a 3D game, and you're supposed to subscribe to that and wait for the next one. And they're not even doing anything interesting. They're not even doing like a playthrough. They're not even like showing you how to play. They're not sharing a strat. They're not doing commentary. They're just dicking around on a 3D game. I'd like to find small channels that talk about open source, professional wrestling, retro gaming, history, video essays, infotainment, news, politics, hobbies, things like this. Maybe not hobbies because I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about the merits or lack thereof of hobby people. You know, you have hobbies, and I'm glad that you have hobbies. I think it's good that you have hobbies. I should have hobbies. like real hobbies, like real actual respectable hobbies. And I know that a lot of you have those, and that's great. I'm so happy for that. You may not be able to tell in my voice, but no, I really am. I really am. And now we're going to talk about some irons I have in the fire. So there's a news story about a guy whose wife is being detained. Uh, they're fixing to get her deported. And I got some things to say about it. Um, I think it's unfortunate, but I'm going to save my thoughts for the actual video. But I might miss the opportunity to make that video because this video is of a timely nature. So, yeah, I need to do that one soon. I need to do that one real soon. Can't do it tonight. The night's already gone. Um, Also have a project where I will be reading the autobiography of Wally George. I'll be reading one chapter when it's convenient. When it's all done, there will be videos in half-hour chunks as well as a continuous video of the whole book. But those last two videos are not going to be pushed on anyone's subscriber feed. The chapters individually will be. We'll use those as, I guess, filler between videos because I think you all should get to know Wally George. I think you all I think there's a chance for even liberals to enjoy Wally George. You know, liberals they can enjoy him because he'll be the embodiment of what they hate most about conservatives. They'll hate watch it, and then the absurdity of his hot seat show will give the liberals a morbid interest, I guess. And then also the fact that his show is about degeneracy. It's degenerates on a hot seat, and it's a capsule of what degeneracy was, and it's a good look into how there's that one saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same, and that's another thing that the Wally George hot sheet. It's another thing that the Wally George hot seat can show you. And then for the rest of us, for us on the right, it's fun. It's a fun thing to watch. You get to watch a guy who actually is a conservative, but like professional wrestling, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is a redneck alcoholic in real life, plays an exaggerated version of himself on TV. And that's Wally George. He is on the right. He is a conservative guy. Maybe not conservative, maybe not like conservative in that traditional religious way, but you know, he's on the right. He's on the right. A bit of a degenerate himself, but we all are. We all are. We all have things that we enjoy that we shouldn't. We all do things. You know what? I'll just leave it at that. I don't have to explain. You all know the sick things you do. You all know the addictions you have. I don't have to explain anything. So once we're done with that Wally George book, I want to do my own video biography of Wally George. I really love this guy. I really love this guy. And I think more people should know him. I think more people should celebrate his work. Rest in peace, Wally George. The next big video I have developed a rough draft for. It's a topic concerning the different kinds of videos you can make. And I kind of set them out as like, I have the categories now already. It's like we got evergreen, which are videos that will have a continuous viewership after uploading. Then there's narrow evergreen or enduring niche. This is when it has the same kind of continuous viewership, but since the topic is less broad, there's less continuous viewership, but that's good too. That's you know, some channels make a run a good racket doing that. And then we also have perennial videos. These are topics that can have resurgence because the topic is very specific, but it's broad enough in that it lacks timeliness. And timeliness, well, we'll get to timeliness. And then, I'll mention what the difference is between enduring niche and perennial. They might seem the same the way I describe them now, but there is a difference. There is a difference. I swear to God, there is a difference. And then there's seasonal videos. These are videos that can have a resurgence, hopefully once a year. An easy example would be a video discussing the history of Santa Claus. I wonder, I mean, it could be explored if there can be more than one instance of resurgence per year for a seasonal video. I don't know, maybe. Um, and then lastly, there's timely topics. This is your news. This is your speculative topics like, I don't know. I think this movie might be good. Over there, this movie might actually be bad, but I think the movie might be good. I mean, Marvel and Disney and Google Gaga, right? Speculative videos. I mean, also finance. Literally speculating the market. Very timely. Those videos, dependent on the time at which they're uploaded. And this is also like your social media trends. Things that are timely, things that the video will have outlived its usefulness within a day, maybe a week at most. I have a script for a movie review finished, but I don't think I want to do these. I don't think I want to review movies quite yet. You see, I thought I had a lot more to say about about these movies that I watched, but I actually don't have too much to say. I was just watching a lot of old Siskel and Ebert reviews and reviews on YouTube, and I just felt like I could do this, but I don't think I can. Not for every movie, not for a bunch of movies. There will be exceptions. I have a lot to say about Bloodsport, Look Who's Talking, Robot Carnival, Jungle de Iku, and that's it. Maybe Baby's Day Out. I feel like Baby's Day Out needs defense. Jungle de Iku will be post-ironic. It deserves to be defended. It actually does. It actually deserves to be defended. It needs to be defended. But it also deserves to be defended by its worst advocate, which is myself. I don't see, I mean, the things that I'll do to make the review, to make the show look bad is not out of critique. It's out of actual enjoyment. It's post ironic in that sense. Then uh, I may just have to focus on media that I have a lot to say about. I mean, also consider there are on average 500 movies released in the United States each year. Then for bodies of work I'm interested in, like say Steven Seagal, he's made over 50 movies in his lifetime. Do I really want to do a whole year of reviewing Steven Seagal? Of course I do. But come on, right now, I can only do one of those reviews a week at the expense of doing other videos. What I'd rather want to do is earn $3,000 a month from doing all of this, get a part-time job, and have the free time where I could do between 5 and 10 film reviews in a week. Then I would be able to do it. Then I'd like to be able to do it. Because then I could do, everything else still. The next project you're not going to see for a long time is a documentary on Mugen, however you want to pronounce it, the 2D fighting engine. I want this one to be my magnum opus before making another magnum opus. People say opus, I say opus. I'm going to approach this one with more seriousness. I'm not going to inject my personality. It's going to be a legit documentary. I'm going to cross all the T's, I'm going to dot all the I's. This one is going to be the one. It's not going to be the one that helps me. It's going to be the one that needs to be made. I can't explain. I can't explain. I just really want to do this. I really want to do this one. But it's so niche. No one's going to give a shit. I'm going to need someone to translate the movie in Portuguese. Uh, yeah, tough one. The next iron in the fire is coming up right now, and that is my weekly play. The next iron in the fire is coming up right now, and that is my weekly playthrough of Mega Man Maker. Thank you for making it this far. Hope this edition of my channel updates will produce more than one watch hour. Please join the Discord. The invite code is ZILCH, Zulu India Lima Charlie Hotel, ZILCH. We've got some characters in there, some friends of the channel, and it's just a Discord. It's not a Discord for me. I do maintain a channel there, but it's not a vanity Discord. It's just a server. It's not the Tom Young Ball Washers Anonymous or anything like that. And it's just a Discord server that I happen to be in, and I'd like to see more people there. We get people there, but not from just here. We get them from all over. We have people coming in from all over. I'm repeating myself. I'm rambling. I've been rambling. So yeah, Mega Man Maker playthrough, that's happening right now. Thank you very much.